Hello everybody, today we're going to bring you a egg cutting, the first one for us in a little while. And at the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and show you our one pickup from the 2023 NARBC show at Schaumburg. We had a bit of a weird season where we had about half of them lay and then about a 2-month off period and then the rest of them. A little odd, but this looks like a perfectly good clutch. The female is presumably a normal. I say that because she looks weird, and I've said this before. All normals are not normal, right? Because everybody thinks they have something goofy going on. I do think she's actually a normal. She's just a really good example of it. And I have gotten some goofy babies out of her before. The male should be a Bamboo Lemonblast, which is pastel pinstripe. But I did have her to a male a little earlier in the year, and then I switched it up because I think I was just overusing him just a little bit. And that male would have been a GHI Spotnose Clown, 66% hypo. I do think that the Bamboo did sire this clutch, but we'll see. On top of that, this is probably some of the biggest eggs I think I've ever had laid. This girl normally lays a large amount of eggs. This time she laid the normal average 6, but they were enormous. Maybe I'll get lucky and get some twins, right? That would be pretty cool, but let's go ahead and get right into it. But let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got right off the bat. And you can see right here what I'm talking about with the size of these eggs. And yes, I had a little bit of fun putting bombs and explosions and radioactive signs. So let's go ahead and get started with the ones that are already pipping. So it looks like 2 of them here. You're already peeking out. Let's go ahead and look at you. These are probably going to be some of the biggest snakes I've ever had. They're pushing up so hard right now. Okay. Man, it is enormous. So I'm starting to wonder here, like I said, with the possibility of Lemonblast, that would be Bamboo, which this is not. Pastel, which I don't believe this is. And Pinstripe, which it most certainly is not. I'm starting to think that this is either dual sired or he got the job done. That is as black as night. That's not a normal. I guess it could technically be Pastel. And like I said, the mom is an extraordinary example, and I have said that she has some really interesting things going on with her, and she's given me really weird babies in the past. I wish I could get a good look at the head, because again, try to see about the spot nose. Look at that. You can kind of see it, that nice fading. This could just be a really good pastel. We'll see if they pop out. All right, now we got the mushroom cloud. Take a look at my nice artwork there. Try to have a little bit of fun with it. Let's see normalish colors. Oh, nope. That is a pin. Nice looking one too. Saw that head for a second. That was very cool. I love pinstripes. I know it's one of the older genes out there. It does some of the most unique stuff with a snake. I always have a problem when people say pinstripe is just too old or boring, but then they love monsoon or something like that that does crazy stuff too. And it's just like they kind of do similar things, just a little differently, but pinstripe is amazing. I think that might be all that we've got here. It's just the pin though. Look at the small one. I just put a smiley face on it, which has nothing to do with the theme. We got another pin here. Not darker though. I don't think that's... I guess that could be Lemonblast up there. The sides are just so much dirtier. You know, if I didn't think better, I'd think almost like GHI-ish with the granulation. I don't think that's possible. Like when you have a dual-sided clutch, that it's just one gene or the other, but you can see the difference. Look at the sides compared to these sides. So there's something different going on there. I think this might be the Lemonblast, but I don't know. If you haven't done so yet, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel out and helps us bring you more content like this. Next we'll go with just the normal bomb, bullet bill if you will. Okay, so that's definitely a Lemonblast, which is pastel and pinstripe. And I've always thought it's one of the nicest ones out there just for something very, very simple. They don't want to show me their heads, but dear God, they are humongous. This is probably going to be the biggest clutch I've ever had. But look at this. Now that we have that out, and I now no longer think that this is a Lemonblast, this is just a pinstripe, what is going on here? Why is it so much different? There can be some variability, but that's like GHI-ish, which would kind of line up, but I don't know. All right. Come on, I'm gonna Bamboo here for cry eye. And there's a Bamboo. Very nice one. If I had to guess, I'll probably say Bamboo Pastel right off the bat, even though that's very difficult to see right away. Again, humongous animal. Look at that head. It's a really good example of such a cool animal. Such a good Bamboo. Final one, the biggest one, the Moab. Mother of all balls. Okay, cool. Bamboo Lemonblast. This is kind of what we're hoping for. And by the way, all this blood is not from it, in case you haven't done or seen very many egg cutting videos. There's a lot of this in the way though, which is kind of obnoxious. But Bamboo Pastel Pinstripe, we got it all right here. Well, I definitely got a lot of variety here. This is everything from the planned parents. The Lemonblast right here. This one I'm gonna have to look into. You can have dual sire. So this almost looks like it could be Spotnose Pinstripe, but Spotnose was in the mix from the one of the sires. Pinstripe the other. You can't mix genes. There can't be two fathers. But it is kind of perplexing, and especially this one, just being such a darker pinstripe. This has to just be a very dark example. And again, leaning back on that mom, we'll show a picture over here. She's pretty dark herself. So there, you know, you can always say maybe there's something actually going on there. And I have said I've done these pairings before and always been perplexed as to what comes out from her. This one I need a little bit closer look at the head to determine if it could be something from the other dead. But most of these obviously come from the Bamboo Lemonblast, because that is what we have here. Bamboo, I think Probable Pastel, Lemonblast, and Pinstripe. And then if I had to guess right now, I'd just say Pastel, but again, that doesn't just look like Pastel to me, just with everything. Almost looks like something else is going on there. All in all, really, really good. Kind of needed this, just our year has been interesting, to say the least. So we should have a lot more coming here soon. I think almost every single week coming up here for about 2-3 weeks here, and then take a break for maybe about a month, and then again got a couple more. So we'll go ahead and show you what we picked up at the Schaumburg show right now as well. And of course it wouldn't be revealing a new snake we got if they weren't in shed, but from Rice Reptiles we picked up an Inchy, Orange Dream, Pastel, Pied, Het, Lavender. I wanted to kind of upgrade my pied male just a bit, and he's already put on some really good size, but look how bright he is, even though he is in the shed. He is absolutely amazing. So really happy to have gotten him. I just really love the colors and the contrast again between the very dark pattern to the incredibly light. I can't wait to see this in lavender. It'll be just so beautiful. Pied is always amazing, and in fact a lot of our next clutches are going to be pied. I think that we should hopefully do good. One of it is a pied to a het, so we get 50% odds there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, you can actually binge a lot of our older egg cuttings and hatchings right here.